Oh my gosh. You guys, it's Tuesday and it has been such a long time since I've gone live. Oh my gosh, I have a new last name now. I have new kids now. I have like a cat and two guinea pigs. Life is crazy. I'm gonna wait till a couple of you pop on so I can see your beautiful comments. Well, one of y'all comment and just let me know, like give me a thumbs up, let me know that I'm live and that you can see my feed. That would be great. It is a gorgeous, beautiful day in Phoenix today. I don't know if any of y'all are local, but you have to go outside. It is so pretty. I can see one of y'all on, but I just want to make sure that I'm visible and audible. I'm here to talk today about 7 commandments for being authentic. So I do this vision experiment with my clients when I work with them one-on-one. And we talk all the time about the things that they want to be. And if they could give any emotion to one or any feeling to one person, what would it be? And typically that is the thing that they're calling in the most. So if I could give with a magic wand everybody on the planet access to one feeling, it would be authentic. I would give everybody the ability to be authentic and to feel authentic. Hi, Chris. So here's my 7 commandments for being authentic AF, okay? Number 1, know what you need. This is what I coach around. Know what you need. If you need sleep, if you need food, if you need space, if you need time, if you need water, if you need a conversation, if you need to level the playing field, if you need to be honest, know what you need. You cannot be authentic if you don't know what you need. And if you're disconnected from your needs, you're going to be disconnected from your life. You're going to be disconnected from your relationships. And I don't want that for you. Know what you need. Maybe you need more supportive friends. Maybe you need to cut off someone in your life that has no boundaries. Maybe you need to say yes more. Maybe you need to say no. Know what you need. That's number 1. Number 2, ask if there is space for feedback. Instead of just assuming that someone has an ear or a heart or a brain to be available for your feedback, ask if there is space for feedback. So I'm going to give you guys a really concrete, fun example from my own life, okay? 2 days ago, or no, yesterday was my husband's day off. He has projects on his days off. So he will be off of work, but he will do so much around the house on his days off. So the same thing happened yesterday. He was home and he spotted a project that he wanted to do. And I know that the last 2 weeks that this has happened, he's come to bed at night and been so exhausted on his day off. So what happened is I said, honey, are you available for feedback? He said, yeah. And we got to have a really brave, powerful conversation around, hey, I'm noticing that you have one day off and you've taken on projects. And if you have a need for sleep and rest and relaxation, I'm worried that that won't get met. So it was a really cool conversation that we got to have just because I asked if he's open for feedback. So number 1, if you're new, know what you need. Number 2, ask if there is space for feedback. It's as simple as, are you open to feedback? If he would have said no, cool. That tells me where he's at. Number 3, realize that what is alive in someone else does not have to be what's alive in you. Okay, so we're in this space right now in time and energy where we like to chameleon ourselves. Someone else gets pissed, we get pissed for them. Someone else gets excited, we're jumping on a trampoline. Someone else is anxious, oh my gosh, I'm anxious too, right? We chameleon ourselves in order to meet someone where they're at. We don't have to do that. In fact, it's inauthentic. If you're not feeling anxious, don't manufacture anxiety to connect with someone. You can validate what someone else is feeling without having to manufacture the feeling for yourself. You don't have to feel anxious to validate someone else's anxiety. You don't have to feel sad to validate someone else's sadness, okay? You can just be who you are, okay? Number 4, tune into what feelings are showing up. So when you are authentic, you are able to know what you're feeling. If you don't know what you're feeling, you might be feeling confused. But if you don't know what you're feeling, it's really hard for you to be authentic in your connection with someone else. It's really, really hard. And then Number 5 is to sort through your feelings. So you've got to know what you're feeling, and then you have to sort through your feelings, because a lot of times we collect feelings that aren't actually ours. So we collect things that maybe I manufactured anxiety because my daughter is anxious, or I manufactured frustration because my husband is frustrated, or I manufactured worry because my client is worried, right? We have to sort through our feelings and only take on, and look at what is ours to look at. So if you're somebody who likes to chameleon, if you're somebody who likes to pull in everybody else's feelings, sort through your feelings. Only take home what's yours. Number 6, release judgments and assumptions. It is so hard for us to be authentic when we are judging ourselves and everyone else. I can't believe they fill in the blank. I just know that blah, 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 blah is going to happen. Those are judgments and assumptions, and y'all, we make them all the time. In fact, I'm going to get real with you. We do this when we label someone else's emotions for them. When we jump in and we label someone else's emotions, we cut them off. We cut off their energy, and we judge them and we assume. And it actually prevents us from even having an authentic connection because we've already labeled someone something, which kind of sucks. I don't know if anybody has ever done this to you when they're like, oh, you're fine, you're just anxious. Or, oh, you're going to be fine, you're just sad. Or, oh, you're mad because blah, 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 blah. Maybe that's not actually what I'm feeling or what's alive in me at all, right? That's why we have number 3. Realize that what is alive in you doesn't have to be alive in someone else, and vice versa. Okay, so number 6 is release your judgments and assumptions. Try really hard to not judge others to the death of authenticity. Number 7, get creative with meeting your needs. Okay, we talked about knowing what you need. We talked about being able to communicate that, which is entirely what I do. I coach clients one-on-one to know what they need and know how to ask for it. If that's new to you, go check out my website. I have tons of free stuff on there. You need to get creative with meeting your needs. If you have a need for space, that could look a lot of different ways. It could look like space in your home. It could look like decluttering. It could look like going minimalist. It could look like I need to take a half an hour and sit in a parking lot in a car by myself before I go pick up my kids from school. Space could look like I need to not have a conversation right now, or I need to cancel this call, or I need to rest and have peace and quiet. Space could look like going for a run and being out in nature. Space could look like going for a hike. Space could look like clearing out your computer, okay? Space could look like a lot of things, and that's just one example of a need. Let's go over these one more time if you're just jumping on. Number 1, know what you need. Number 2, ask if there is space for feedback. Number 3, realize that what is alive in someone else doesn't have to be alive in you. Number 4, tune into what feelings are showing up. Number 5, sort through those feelings, because I would bet that you only want to take home the feelings that are actually yours. Number 6, release your judgment and assumptions. Release your judgments and assumptions of yourself and other people. Number 7, get creative with meeting your needs. You're going to find out what you need from yourself and from other people. There are lots of ways to meet that. So if you get a no the first, second, third time, or if you're struggling with how to find a way to meet that need, message me, pop into my inbox. I'd be happy to chat with you and talk you through how to know what you need and how to ask for it. These are my 7 commandments for being authentic, because you cannot be authentic if you haven't mastered these. You will be hiding behind judgment. You will be hiding behind assumption. You'll be speaking in code that no one will understand, and then you get mad at them for not understanding it. You will end up with an empty tank, and then you will be resentful at the world, at your partner, at your spouse, at your boyfriend, at your girlfriend, at your kids, at your clients, at your job, at your boss, at your money, everything, because you have not asked for what you need. You have not asked for feedback. You have not asked for space. You have not asked for what you need. You've taken on other people's feelings, and you've manufactured feelings that aren't even yours because you're unable to see past it. Okay? These are my 7 commandments for being authentic. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be back on live tomorrow. See you there.